Back to War Robots. I am your host, Monkey Man. Boom, right there. Fuck you, aka your mother's ass. All right. So, guys, this is a War Robots video. This is not a gameplay video. This is a discussion video. And like I promised before, I will not play War Robots until the fall, which is the triannual event, and you know, but that doesn't mean I don't follow the YouTubers and the community and all that good stuff, because I actually do. I do very, 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 very much. So this discussion video, I hope, reaches to Pixonic, and this is about the Titans. Now, people are saying, gotta nerf the Titans, they're too strong. Some people are like, the Titans are too squishy, you gotta boost them up. You gotta give them a buff. Nerf, buff, nerf, buff, nerf, buff, nerf, buff. Why can't robots kill Titans, regular robots kill Titans? It's a Titan game. Okay, now they're introducing the orbital strike, in my opinion, which is garbage. But we're gonna address that too. So amidst of all this stuff, how, by the way, here's my War Robots t-shirt, my swag. How do we fix the issue of the Titans? I have a solution. It's a two-part solution, and it'll make a lot of sense. And I got visuals and all kinds of stuff here for you, so we can just go over this. All right. So let's address the first thing about the Titans, right? Let's address the first thing. First thing is that Titans, they cost a lot of money. A lot of money. I think if you're going to put money into it, Titans cost anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 to upgrade a Titan all the way to the top. Now, that just doesn't expect... You know, that's excluding some of the, you know, the deals, like they got cheaper costs and whatnot, and blah, 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 blah. Hey, what's going on, Juan? Okay, that excludes a lot of things. But Titans cost a lot. So you're going to choose between one or two Titans in your whole career, in your whole War Robots career, until you decide maybe there's another one that's coming out that you want to do again, you know, because they might come out with something that you're going to really like. Needless to say, no matter what, you're going to be putting a lot of time and energy into Titans. Right? Now, Titans should be something that that go with you through the test of time. It shouldn't be something that you have to replace all the time, or get the new this, the new that, and the new this. It should be something that sticks with you through your whole War Robots career. And the YouTubers, you know, basically what's happening is that there's so much going on, so much stuff that's happening in War Robots, that it's making things too complex, and it's making things too stagnant. As Eddie would like to put it, Islander would like to put it, it's making things stagnant. And he's absolutely right. I mean, he's absolutely right. Things are getting stagnant. Now with these orbital drops, it's going to be completely nuts. And it's going to follow the pattern of what Pixonic is normally do. Upgrading them, new stuff, new this, new that, blah, 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 blah. So you can bet on that. Now, how do we fix the Titan issue? Off to the Titan issue. So we just covered cost, right? So you have to be selective of your Titans, and your Titans should be able to stick with you through your whole time career. Secondly, all right, we're going to discuss Titan size. Okay, I have my little whiteboard here, and we're going to do some visuals. All right, so stick with me. So Titan size, the Titans are way too small. Okay, are way too small. All right. R, and we'll put a T right here. Okay. So, the Titans are way too small. way too small. They need to be bigger. Bigger. About 4 times the size of a regular robot. 4 times the size. Well, you say, Boogeyman, well, that'll leave them open to attack. That'll leave them open to more attacks. Absolutely. But here's the thing. You see, robots, when you target a robot has a fixed targeting system. FTS. Fixed targeting system. Okay, here's my little doodle. Don't laugh. Fixed targeting systems, which means when you fix on a robot, it only goes right there, right in the chest of a robot. Okay, same thing with the smaller robots. Okay, a fixed targeting system. That means that even if the robot is gigantic, it's still only going to target here. Which makes you have to play the Titan more tactically. You need to play it with more precision and more troubleshooting and more tactical than you would as of the Titan right now, where you can have something like the Arthur, or the Sharanga, where you have weapons at the top here, and you can basically cover your robot behind an object, and you can shoot over the object, right? Same thing with the Ao Ming and stuff like that. So by making the Titan bigger, you make medium-sized objects like the walls in on each side of Shenzhen. You make them only cover half the robot, exposing the top of the robot right there. Now we also have flying robots such as the Ao Jun, the Ao Ming, the Ao Guang. We have the Nightingale. We have the Fifnir robot. So we have some flying robots going on here. Not to mention we also have jumping robots too. So getting to the top of him is easy. You're able to hit this area relatively easy. Okay, and you're going to have to play more strategic to, like, you'll have to go down hills, and you'll have to, back up, and you'll have to go around things, and you'll have to turn, and you'll have to do other stuff to basically keep yourself out of danger. Okay? And that makes the Titan more, you really have to think on your toes, because it's not a robot anymore. It's not a small robot, or not a light or maybe a medium robot. It is something that you actually have to, like, really figure out where you're going. Okay? And where you can't go. So if something that big, you can't go down the stairs at carrier map or something like that. You have to really think about this. Okay? Also, too, you would have to take away those big things over carrier maps so the Titans can walk through them, which is great. Gives you more room. Okay. So now that we discussed the size of the Titans, okay, they need to be bigger. Titans need to be a lot bigger. Requires a lot more strategy. Okay, because what do we have? What do we have again? So we're going to review. We have FTS, Fixed Targeting Systems, right? So that means it goes right towards the body, because whenever you target, it goes right towards the center. Fixed Targeting Systems, right? That's what we have in the game now. So making things bigger, right, will ultimately people would have to learn how to adapt to a larger robot that is susceptible to fixed targeting systems, which we already have in the game, but with a lot more mass, you're going to have to, be more strategic with it. The next thing we're going to talk about is health. Health. Okay, the Titans take a lot of damage from all over the place. This is an issue. This makes Titans weak. Especially now that the orbital strike is coming in, it makes Titans weak. So, what I propose is for the Titans, you add an extra bar of health. And I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to show you. Okay. Okay, so you have a green bar of health, which is your normal bar of health, with your normal durabilities, with your normal stuff, and you have an armor health bar. The armor health bar, so now this armor health bar is fixed on every single Titan. Therefore, it doesn't go, one Titan doesn't have more armor than the next. Okay, it's a fixed number. So let's just say if a Titan is 1,000,000 HP, has 1,000,000 HP, the armor bar will be 1.5. So 1,500,000. Okay? 1,000,005 HK. Okay? That'll be your fixed number on your blue armor. Okay? Now, blue armor, the armor bar, the armor health bar, is non-fixable or is non-repairable. So we have non-repairable. Okay, so then this way, the armor module, or the armor bar, not a module, I'm sorry. The armor health bar has to go down. It cannot be repaired by a Nodens or a Demeanor or any other, a Wayland, nothing. You cannot repair the blue armor health bar. What's also good about the blue armor health bar is that your Titan is not susceptible to suppression, freezing, corrosion. Okay, corrosion. Sorry. Was it corrosion and I'm sorry, my company is calling me right there. It's letting me know. Corrosion, freezing, and the flame weapons. The flame explosion weapons, like the new ones that come out. Those ones that came out. So, like the incinerator and stuff. So, which basically says that the armor, right here, the armor health bar, can only be depleted by raw power. Raw power. Means that it has to, little robots, and even if you hit them with all kinds of suppression and rockets and everything like that, the effects of those do not count. Also, I'm going to toss in there robots' ability. So, like the Hawk that has a laser does not count against the blue armor. So what that does is that it forces the opposite team to drop a Titan. It forces them to drop a Titan. Forces them to bring down their own Titan to counteract this. When the armor is depleted, the blue armor is depleted, and the green health is the only one that remains, then the robot, the Titan, is susceptible to robot abilities. It's susceptible to suppression, freezing, corrosion, and the flame bursts. Okay? During its normal green health bar. But until you bust that armor health bar, it has a chance against these robots and these weapons that do outstanding damage. And the orbital strike. Because so what does this do? This forces clans like Gods, NS Dark Elite, I Am Legend, when they go up against randoms, it forces them to drop a Titan. Because their robots at MK2 level 12 and all their abilities are not going to be able to take out that armor bar. So it forces them to drop a Titan. It forces them to bring a Titan in. Okay. Okay. It forces them to bring the Titan in to deplete the armor health bar. Like I said, the armor health bar cannot be regenerated. Once it's gone, it's gone. And then all the other effects of robots and stuff are able to take a hold of the Titan. So up here we have, so we're all on the same page, right? And that's what I propose with that. So again, to reiterate, health bar, abilities work, weapon abilities work against the Titan. The armor bar, no abilities work, okay, and no on any weapon or any other robot except a Titan. So no suppression, no nothing except on Titans. So if you have, let's just see here, so you say no for regular robots and weapons. And yes for Titans. Okay? Right there. No for regular robots and regular robot weapons, and yes for Titans to deplete the armor bar. And we have here the health bar, which is yes for both sides. Yes for regular weapons, and yes for regular weapons and regular robot abilities. Okay. Now I can't stress this enough. I don't know if I explain this more clearly so you people can understand. So what do we have here? Let's reflect. All right, and this will bring balance to the game. So 1, we have larger Titans. Okay, larger Titans. Number 2, okay, we have an armor health bar. Okay. Number 3 is armor health bar has resistance. or has to be depleted with raw power. So has no cannot be affected by regular robots and weapons. Okay, this is all I'm talking about. Okay, armor bar. Larger Titans, armor bar. An armor bar cannot be affected by regular robots and regular weapons, but can be affected by Titan weapons and Titan abilities and things like that because it is a Titan. Okay. You get it. You're watching me there. Okay. Cool. That's what I wanted to say. And I think that this will ultimately fix the game. And like I said, it's not going to be based upon any, individual Titan who has more of an armor bar. It's one set fixed number. And then this way people will be, forced to drop Titans, and they'll be forced to play it, and they'll be forced to, because if you go up against a Titan like that, like I'm going to pick the Sharanga. If you go up against a Titan like that, okay, and the Sharanga has the shotguns, right? And you're going up against another Arthur, right? Arthur and a Sharanga are going at it, right? And they're pounding at each other, okay? Now, the Sharanga, after breaking that armor bar, will have to fall back to reload, letting the other robots on his team go after the Titan until he's able to reload and come back. But it gives the other team the chance to do the same thing to the opposite team. It gives them the chance. It gives the little guy the chance. It gives the random guy the chance. It gives the chance against these high-powered clans and these strong clans with all kinds of bells and whistles. Especially with this orbital strike thing that's coming in. The orbital strike thing is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it is coming into the game. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So why not give the Titans the chance that they were supposed to have? It was supposed to be the strongest in the game, and now, because of the community, has made it the weakest and depleted. And that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. Because if you look at the Titan here, Titans should be quadruple the size of a shell. It wouldn't be like an Ansel shield. It wouldn't be like a shield. It wouldn't be like a shield. It would just be a health bar. It would be an armored, like, okay, so picture the shell, right? The shell has a Ansel shield, not Ansel shield. It has hit points, okay? It has hit points. Once you get through, like, because in your imagination, think that Titans have heavy armor. It's a Titan. It's stronger than all the other robots. It's supposed to be have thick. Where if you have 5 feet of metal, right? You have 10 feet of metal on a Titan. So think about that. You should have more health when it comes to a Titan. And regular robots' weapons shouldn't be able to lock down a Titan. It should be stronger, and abilities shouldn't be able to do as much damage to Titans as they are. However, by giving them the armor bar, okay, they would have to deplete this all the way down, and then all that stuff would be susceptible over here. So it would have two health bars, one on top, one underneath the other. So after you're done depleting the armor bar, you have to deplete the health bar. And when you deplete the armor bar, your robot is now susceptible to lockdown. It's now susceptible to the freezing. It's now susceptible to suppression. You know what I mean? You feeling what I'm telling you here? It's the robots, regular robots, not from other Titans, but regular robots. I'm just strictly talking regular robot versus Titan here. The regular robots will have to do raw power against that armor bar of health, instead of relying on the Hawk's laser or something like that to get that down. You know what I mean? Like, you would have to literally pound on that Titan to get that health bar down, and then once that armor bar is down, then you could start your suppressions. Then you could start your lockdowns and stuff, because all it has is its original green bar of health. See what I mean? You understanding now? So once the green bar of health is exposed, its core, like on a shell, once you blow all the physical shields off the shell, its core is now exposed. It's the same idea without the animation. It's just, once you deplete that bar, the armor bar, now its core is basically exposed. Its regular bar of health is exposed, which allows an even playing field on both sides. But if you have a Titan, so if I drop a Titan, if I drop a Minos, and you drop your Arthur, my Minos is there to get through that armor, and your Arthur is there to get through my Minos's armor. So the other guys can come in and start pounding on the robot on its regular bar of health by suppressing it, freezing it, locking it down, doing everything like that. That's the whole purpose. It forces the opposite team to drop a Titan. It forces them, forces their hand, and it doesn't allow them to camp, because you can't camp. You can't be in an Ao Ming somewhere in the background and camp, because it forces you to get up there, right? Because if not, those little robots, your little robots, are not going to be able to take out that Titan. You're not going to be able to do it. That robot, that Titan, will be able to tear ass through those little robots, and by you not dropping your Titan, you are condemning your whole team to death. You see what I mean? So it forces the team to drop the Titan. It forces the team to break the armor health bar. See what I mean? It forces them. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we'll save the Titans for last, and blah blah blah, and blah 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 blah. No. Also, too, having a larger Titan, like I said, you guys are gonna go back, rewatch the stream after I'm done, okay, please, because I talked about having a larger Titan. A larger Titan. Titans are supposed to be 5 times larger than regular robots. And what that does, okay, because we also have, what I told before, we have fixed targeting systems. Fixed targeting systems. There's my Titan. Okay, so you can't shoot the head. You can't shoot the legs. You can only shoot where the fixed targeting system goes. So when you fix on a robot, they're automatically locked on into one specific area. And that right there, that's where all your bullets and your rockets and everything is going. You know, you can fly up and come down, but it's still gonna lock onto the same exact area. It's a fixed targeting system. So that makes the robot more susceptible to damage and hiding behind objects and obstructions, because it allows the person to play more strategically and more tactically. You know, you have to really troubleshoot your Titan, which makes the game more interesting. It's a challenge. You see, if you keep This is why people leave the game, because it's like, well, it's a pay to play, it's a pay to win, and I'm not playing and I'm not paying anymore, and the game is stagnant, and no one wants to be here because you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And who wants to be here? Who wants to be here? We keep losing player base. Okay, we keep doing the same thing over and over. For the past 7 years, we're playing things, same thing over and over and over. Let's bring some more tactical thought into this. Let's bring some more like, oh fuck, I can't lock down a Titan with my stupid little suppression robot. I can't freeze him with my freeze weapons. I have to drop a Titan to break the armor bar. Oh shit! Like when you run into a Titan, it should be, oh shit, whoa! You know, you should have that oh fuck factor. You know, and Al June shouldn't be able to go up into the air and come down and use a flame and corrosion and then freeze it with its fucking corroded, its cryo weapons and shit, and making it more susceptible to damage, and then the thing's off the fucking board. Bullshit. Bullshit. That thing, that Al June should be like, yo, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm sorry to curse, but an Al June should not be like, I'm gonna take a Titan head on. Okay? Right, but the Arthur, the flame goes right through the Arthur's shield. It goes right through an Arthur's shield. And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So that's why I'm proposing this armor health bar, because that flame won't be able to do anything but regular damage. It won't cause any kind of corrosion. It won't cause nothing. It'll just cause regular standard damage to the armor. The armor health bar. It won't be able to, you know, it won't be able to go, the cryo weapons will just cause regular damage instead of freezing it. You know, it shouldn't do that. It should just, I mean, after you get through this armor health bar, after you get through the armor health bar, then the shield becomes susceptible. Then the shield becomes susceptible to the burning, to the corrosion, to all that stuff. It's the same thing with every other Titan, including the Minnows. All the stuff, you know, then it becomes susceptible to lockdown. Once you get through that armor bar of health, then when you're at its regular health, its regular green health, okay? So here, we'll put a Titan here, right? All right, here's a Titan. Here's a Titan. Here's the T. He's got some weapons over here. He's got some weapons over here. It's a kid, okay? So we got some weapons over here. All right. So we have your health bar. All right, and we have your armor bar. Okay, like that. We'll back this up. So here's your Titan. Here's your fixed point of damage. Okay. Here's your health, and here's your armor bar. You have to get rid of this before you can start hacking away at that. Simple. Simple. It gives the Titan the chance to be on the field a lot longer. It gives the Titan the chance to fight some of these S clans, these ridiculously overpowered guys. It gives them a chance. It gives them a real chance, because it forces them to back off. It forces their MK2 level 12 maxed out crazy bullshit to back off, because it's about to get rocked by a kid, and it's about to get rocked by something else, because none of your abilities are going to work on it. None of your abilities are going to hit it. Your weapon abilities aren't going to do jack shit. You're going to have to drop a Titan to break that armor bar. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to one of your teammates is going to have to sacrifice a Titan to come down to break that armor bar, so you all can attack it. It just forces it. And then that allows that team to get the upper hand on the other team. Same thing. Either way, whichever one wins. whichever one wins. So you have two teams. One Titan is dropped. Oh, fuck, we gotta drop a Titan. The other Titan comes in. They start battling it the fuck out. One Titan gets through the armor bar, right? Now he's susceptible to all kinds of shit. He's fucking pounding. The other motherfuckers come in and start pounding on that motherfucker. And then now that Titan's down, then they can start pushing forward. And then that forces the other team to drop a Titan. Another Titan to come forward, and another Titan to come forward, because they gotta break that shit. And that stops Titans from camping in the background. Okay, it stops Titans from going in the background and camping, because now all your little robots are susceptible to this Titan. Okay? It's fucking nuts. Alright? And it causes a lot more fighting and a lot more strategy. And you can't hide behind stuff anymore. You can't hide behind things anymore. You really gotta get your shit together. People are gonna start to know how to play the game rather than sit there and camp or stupidly run in there and stupidly, oh, I can't figure it out. Look, motherfucker, look what's going on right in front of you. I know I can't take down a Titan unless I drop a Titan, or we all work together and blast this armor thing down. It forces it, man. It forces you all to work together as a team and doesn't allow lone wolves. Even randos. It forces you. It's like randos are gonna now think when they drop into a game, how are we gonna get this done? How are we gonna get this done? It makes us think about it. So that's my answer to it. That's my complete answer to this whole concept. That in my opinion, this is the best outcome. Especially now that the orbital strikes are coming in. That thing is gonna be ridiculous, off the wall, crazy. The orbital strikes that are gonna come in is gonna be crazy. You're gonna have, you watch, mark my words, there's gonna be a Titan stealth module that you're gonna put on your Titan to make it go into stealth. Trust me. Okay, Pixo is gonna. I'm guarantee you, Pixo is gonna pull that up, pull that card. So, in order to balance everything out, give it an armor mod, give it an armor health bar, and don't allow regular weapons and regular robot abilities to affect the Titan until it gets to its regular health bar. All right. And the armor bar cannot be, remember, last thing, the armor bar cannot be healed. You can't heal the armor health bar. It has to be, it can only be depleted. It can't be healed up. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this. If you guys had just caught the stream, please go back and re-watch it. I keep covering the same thing over and over again. You're going to hear me talk about it over and over and over because I really want it to sink in your heads and I really want you to really picture this. So, alright, catch me tonight, guys. I'm going to be doing Battle of Titans, and me and my face here are going to be live on YouTube for Battle of Titans. And thanks, Juan. We're going to be doing Battle of Titans tonight. I got some cool shit to show you for Battle of Titans. I got some really gnarly shit coming down the pipe for Warhammer, right? I got some really cool stuff coming out for Warhammer. And, yeah. So, let me know. Okay, put in the comments. Alright, put in the comments. Alright? I dig it. I tried to show you as much visuals as I possibly can. If you don't get it, I'm sorry. But I tried to railroad it in as many different ways to show you guys, and I even used a stupid little whiteboard with my stupid doodles. That's it. That's the end of the concept. Thank you all so much. I will be seeing all of you War Robots players in the fall. Again for October. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Boogeyman